Hey gang, Michael Daniels here today. I wanted to go over mobile, using mobile and what the guest sees on mobile or a Chromebook or pixelbook. So let's look into that and get into that. Hey gang, how's it going? I hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday. I wanted to do a video on what you see on mobile, actually what you see as the host. Okay, I'll show you my screen so you can see the host, what the host sees. And then I'm going to show you, going to also screen share what it looks like inside the Pixelbook, some of the menus and things as a guest, because you don't have all the features that other people have. So I'm going to kind of show you around. Feel free to add comments if you have questions during this, because sometimes the comments are great or I forget to, I'll try and go as slow as I can. But I'm also bringing my mobile phone in so you can see my mobile phone. So you can see what options you have on the mobile phone as a guest as well. Um, so let's check this out and go see uh, that. Let me go to this real quick. Hold on. Just wanted to, yeah, okay. All right. So let's do that. I'm going to screen share real quick. I'm going to show the bottom of the screen. All righty. I will do this full screen. Okay. So this is my Zoom window. This is for the host. Okay. So when the computer comes in, you see the host. Now I have some things blocked here on purpose because I don't want to give the meeting number and all that. And there's some buttons I won't hit as well. As the host, I have lots of microphones that I can choose from. I have a few videos that I can choose from as well. The invite link, I'm not going to click because if I click that, it's going to show you this meeting number, et cetera, and all that kind of stuff. But you have the opportunity as the host to do that. I can manage participants. When I click this, my screen's going to get larger and pushed over to the right. Show you that. There's that. And then also you have, so just to show you which button I'm hitting, I just clicked on this manage participants button. And that is a toggle. That's an on off toggle. So I can click it and it comes on and off when I hit it. Okay. So if you want this to be not off to the right, but you'd like to see it maybe popped out, there's a little caret right up here in the corner that you can click, and then that will give you a choice for pop out. If I pop that out, I'm going to pop it out and then I'll bring it back. Okay. So this is what it looks like when it's popped out. So now you can see right here, this is what it looks like popped out. This is all for the host. Keep this in mind. We're going to get to the other folks in just a second. Okay. But let's say I don't want to do that anymore. I can go to this more. I don't know if you can see that, but this more has a little caret there. I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going down to merge to meeting window. It's the last choice, merge to meeting window. When I do that, it's going to go back on the right-hand side. So that's kind of a toggle that you can do back and forth. And you have all of the buttons down at the bottom. All of these, you still have all this stuff, little toys and menus. You can look through those and see some of the things. As the host, and let's see. Okay, this is interesting. Dessel van der Velden. I hope I got that right. Can you use OBS virtual plugin for Google Meets too? Yes, you can. I do it all the time, but just keep in mind, I know Zoom is restricting virtual camera in Zoom right now, although I still have it, and I don't know why. But anyway, that's a whole different show. Let's go into down here. You have options down here that the host has that you don't have in others. So for example, I can mute all, unmute all, and I have a button that says more. I'm going to show you what that more shows. And that's kind of very hard to read down there. But basically, what that does, and it went away. You're not going to be able to see because I can't point to it. But it has. I can lock the meeting. I can mute participants, allow participants to unmute themselves, et cetera, et cetera. Remember, this is yours and you're recording what you're doing, so you can have lots of controls. They give you lots of controls here. So security wise, it's kind of a good thing to have some of that. Also, as the host, I have ability to do some other things. I can mute myself, and I have more. I can edit my profile picture right here. I can stop video, spotlight video. This is for I'm in here 3 times, by the way. I'm on mobile phone, pixelbook, and my computer. That's the 3 windows that you see here. This is my phone. This is my pixelbook over here, and then this is me right here, up here. That's kind of weird because you see my arm moving all those. But anyway, I can spotlight a video. When it says spotlight, that means put that person on and nothing else. Okay, that's what spotlighting is. I can make a host, and I can withdraw co-host permission, and then I can also rename this person. If somebody's putting obscene words in there, I can rename them or take that out as the host. Okay, so you can see I'm in here 3 times. So it lets you do that too. So I'm in here. This is me. This right here, the co-host, is in my pixelbook, and then my phone is right here. So there's all 3 of them. Okay. So this is the host. The host has all these different things and what they can do. I can do chat. I can set up, and right here, here's the chat. I can do the same thing. I can pop out or minimize this window. If I want to minimize it, it just shrinks it down to the bottom. And now you see mostly the participants. I can, and if I'm going too fast, again, it's clicking this little caret right here, and then I'm going to expand it, and now it's back up. I can do the same thing with the participants, minimize, and then see now the chat is the main thing. Now you see all this area over here, and the participants has been minimized up here. Okay. So I'm going to expand it back out. So now you can see both. So this is all the stuff that you can do. There's other things you can do down here too. And this isn't a session on what you can do as the host. I'm going to show you what you can do as in the Chromebooks and things like that. So let me switch back to my screen. Okay, so I'm going to go to my Chromebook, which I have that on the bottom screen now. So let me go to that. All right, so this is my Chromebook. And again, I have some things covered up just because I have those covered up. I can do things on here that, so for example, I can do some of those same things. I do not join with audio on purpose, and you don't see that right now, do you? Why don't you see that? Hold on a second. Oh, I know. I need to screen share this. Hold on. Sorry about that. I apologize. You didn't see what I was doing. So I'm going to make it so you can see what I was doing. All right. Let me pull that up. Zoom. Where is it? Hold on. I'm sorry. Give me a second here. I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So now you can see me inside my Chromebook. You can, or Pixelbook. I'm actually on a Pixelbook. So let's look at this. You can kind of see I have the same options. I chose not to join audio. And the reason I did that was because I don't want the feedback. Okay. Zoom actually lets you stop the sound from coming through, so you don't get that annoying feedback having a device open. I do the same thing with my phone. I'll show you that in a minute. Then I have stop video. I can stop the video. I can also choose from another camera if I had one. I don't have one, and also has video settings down there. And if you notice, I'm going to bring back, okay, let me go back to the other one. I want to show you on the computer because the Pixelbook doesn't have this. So I'm going to go back to the computer. Okay. So now you're seeing my computer screen. You'll see here, choose virtual background. That is an option you have on computer, but you do not have on the Pixelbook. I don't have that choice. If you remember, and I'm going to go back there right now so you can see. Let me go back. I don't have that as a choice. No virtual camera on my background on the Pixelbook. Okay, so, and then same thing here. I can invite. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to show it and share that information. But when I hit participants, I can do the same thing that I could do over there, only my options are a little different. I can rename myself on here, and I can't really do anything else to anybody else because I don't have those privileges. So this is what it looks like. I can pop out the chat or the participants and the chat the same way that I had the option in the other one. Just a little different from the host. And I have the same as these little buttons, but if you notice, I don't have all the mute all and more and all that stuff that the host might have. Okay. The other thing that's interesting, I have up at the top here, I can go to this top gives me information about the meeting. I'm not going to hit that. Oh my goodness, it's already on there. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to push that up so you couldn't see all that. But anyway, whatever. I'm going to get out of here quickly anyway, so it won't matter. Lock. You can, it shows you that this is encrypted. Okay. It's letting you know, it's pulling up a menu that I can't see, but whatever. Right here, I can do a lot of things with video, audio, accessibility, statistics, about, etc. It has all that kind of stuff. I can get out of full screen. Okay. So enter, or I can enter full screen, and these things all change. So if you notice, when I go to full screen, the settings and the gallery mode and all that stuff go away. Okay. So if I exit full screen, and I'm sharing myself, so that's why I did it this way. So you can kind of see. So that's what you can do. You can see the film strip at the top. Okay. If you go to full screen, boom, the film strip ends up just sitting on the screen. And because I'm screen sharing, it doesn't show up for you. So your looks are different. So let's go to mobile. All right, let me switch off and go to mobile so you can kind of see. Let me get off screen here, stop screen share. All right, let me move this up here. Hey there. Okay, so now I'm showing you my, wow, hold on a second. I'm going to have to, I just want to say I'm going to have to pull this up off screen a little bit. You're not going to see a lot of the upper part of the meeting. Okay, I'm just going to show you the parts that I can show you. Okay, just so you know, because it has the ID number and all that stuff, but it'd be nice to have that where you don't see that for this. Okay, so here's my phone. So I have my phone right there. And like I said, I'm cutting off the top. So you don't see, I have a big red button up at the top right, which would be up here normally on your phone if you're in on mobile, and it says leave. That's how you leave the meeting. It's red and sits up there. Okay. You can also, up on the top left that you don't see, okay, it's going to have a camera where you can switch to the other camera. You can go to your front facing camera instead of that one. Now, again, I come in here to join audio. I don't want to join with audio because I don't want that feedback and all that happening. So let's go here. And I can stop my video. Okay. I can stop my video just like on the others. I don't have a whole lot of choices. Like there's no other camera because it's only that camera showing. So that's that. I can share my screen. So I can actually click and share my screen. It gives me all kinds of choices, a photo, document. This is a great way to show like your screen. If you're in a meeting with somebody and you want to show, hey, here's an issue I'm having on my Android or my iPhone. I would think it has the same way. And I can show all of that. I can actually share a whiteboard so everybody can actually annotate on the whiteboard. So I have those options. If I hit participants, just like I did on those other ones, if I click participants, this is what happens. So you get this, and this on mobile is where you get chat. Notice here is the chat. It's not in the menu items down below. Let me go back so you can close that up in the top. You can't see that there's a close. Okay, so if you notice, there's nothing for chat down here. Okay, so none of these I don't have a choice for chat. They're gone. Okay, so what happens is to get to chat on mobile, you have to hit participants. Then that gives you chat down in the bottom corner. I still have invite, mute all, and unmute all. Okay. This is mute all for me. Okay. For me, not for the meeting, because the host has that ability. I think. Oh no, I'm a co-host in here. That's right. My cell phone is a co-host in here. So as a co-host, I have those abilities. I'm probably confusing you guys. I'll show you on that other one in the meeting where I was located on that, so you can kind of see what I was doing on that. And again, I'm not showing you the top, but if I was up in the top left corner, that's how I close this window and go back to my video section. So I hit close, and now I'm back here. There is more down here. More gives you the ability. Now, keep in mind, I am a co-host in here. So I can claim the host position, I can record, and I can change meeting settings. Okay. So I'm in here as a co-host. Okay. And I can take those co-host abilities away. I think as the host, I can do that. Let me see. Withdraw. Yeah. Withdraw co-host permission. So I'm going to show you this. I wanted to show you that you can be the co-host, but now you're going to see that this changes. Hey, April, how are you? Hey, Ray Ray. There you go. How are you guys doing? Just trying to show a little bit of a Zoom on mobile, so you can see what the people see when you come in. So just no co-host ability, and keep in mind, folks, I'm not showing the top of my phone because it has the number and all this stuff in the meeting. So I go down here. I can go to participants now, and a lot of my abilities are gone. All I have now, if you notice, this changed. Now I just have the same as what all the guests has. I can invite somebody. I can also chat. So I can click the chat. If I click the chats, and then it brings the chat, and I can chat with everyone, or, one of those people, send to a specific person. This is how it's done on mobile. I'm going to hit close, and you can't see this because I'm not showing the top of my phone, but I'm going to go to the very top up there where it says close, and I'm going to close that chat. Okay, so that's that. Hey, Chris, how are you? Good to see you. I'll be seeing you in a little bit here, probably about an hour. All right, so I'm going to close the participants. So as a person invited, just a regular non-host, non-co-host, these options do change for you, and it's immediate. During the meeting, you can change it. Now I can claim host, raise hand, hide my video in gallery view. Okay. Hide non-video participants, and show name when participants join. So the other thing is, on mobile, to mute yourself immediately, if you look down here, you're going to see three little dots right here. And I'm on the middle one. So you can kind of see that I'm right here on the middle one. All right. So with that, if I slide, I'm going to take my finger on the left-hand side. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to slide that way. So I'm going to put my finger on the left side and slide over, and then that automatically mutes my video and my mic. That's very handy if you need to do that quickly or you got something going on. That's very. And over here, I'm going to go to the right. Now I'm going to slide this way. I'm going to take my arrow and I'm going to go my finger, and I'm going to go that way. So you can kind of see this is, and you can see down at the bottom, these dots change from gray to white. You might not be able to see that, but you'll see that on your phone. I mean, you can see it sort of. You can see it's highlighted. The other thing, so this is kind of your gallery view. Keep in mind, if you have 50 people in there, you're only going to see 4 at a time. So what would happen is, you'd see, if you have 50 people in a meeting, you're going to see another dot, another dot, another dot, another dot. So all those windows deep will be all those people. Okay. So I'm going to slide it back. So now I'm in the middle. Now it's whoever is being shown or displayed. That's who comes up on your main screen. So that's should be very helpful on mobile, so you can see some of the things and choices we have on mobile, what it looks like when you're looking at the meeting. Okay. Let me go right here. Again, just a quick recap. I can stop video. I can turn my video off. Okay, I can turn it back on. Keep in mind, I'm sharing right now. I'm sharing my screen, so that's why it's doing this. I can um, share screen with any of those particular things. It's really kind of cool. That's a really good thing. As the host, I can record, but notice here, as a guest, I cannot record. Okay, so that's um, a great feature there. And then more participants gives you, I think, did I just go there? Okay, yeah. So here's the things, like I can hit a check and all that kind of stuff. I can still do raise my hand, can still do all that stuff. But remember, I really want to iterate with um, mobile, because mobile's so different than the other ones. Chats are right here. Okay, that's how you get to chat. You can't get to it from the main screen. I'm gonna click the arrow. I'm sorry, I'm gonna click the close at the top left. I'm gonna click close. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Okay, there. So that is the key there to when you're when you want to chat. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of going back and forth here. I kind of love it. Here we go. Very handy. Thank you. Appreciate that, Blake. Yeah, I know. You're just having your meeting ID won't let you. I know. Yeah, it requires password. But the problem is, Chris, it when you screen share and you're live, it shows the meeting link and the password. So that's why you can't do that. I've sent requests in to have that removed whenever you're doing a live. Um, I have a Note 9 and trying to figure out how to find the virtual background. You cannot do it. You cannot do a virtual background with any of these. Like if I go back to my Chromebook, here, I'll go back in just a second. If I go back to the Chromebook view, okay, I'm going to show you my Chromebook, because on the Chromebook, I will show you the tools you don't have basically. Let me get to that stage. Be there in just a second. And let's see. Give me just a second to get over there. I'm gonna pull it up so you can see it again. If you watch this video back, you'll see it anyway. But I just wanted to, since you asked, I'm gonna bring it up. So here we go. So like right here, okay. So on my Chromebook, you can see right here where it has the video camera down here as a choice. I don't know. I hope you can see that, because this is it down here, and the little caret right there. You do not have the option. If you look at that, you don't have the option anywhere for virtual background on a mobile device, on a tablet, on a Chromebook, on a mobile phone. You can't do it. So just to show you that's and Chris says, oh, I didn't know it showed the password. That's right. Yep. There's a chat on the 3 dot. Let's see. There's a chat on the 3 dot menu on iPhone. Thank you, Chris, for giving me that information. Since I don't have an iPhone, that's wonderful. Afternoon from Hilton Head. Hey, Jolin, excuse me. And then Andrew said, I sent the same request about not showing meeting link online. Yes. And you said, yes, we can see it. Yes, I can see it. And then Chantel, I hope I'm saying that right. It's a cool name. But she said thanks. Yeah. So you don't get the virtual background on all your devices. That's the only downfall. Well, I don't know if it's a downfall. It's just probably limitations of the ability to do some of those things. So hopefully that gives you a chance to see on mobile what you want to see as far as the views you have and et cetera, that kind of thing, like what you're able to see, what you're not able to see, some of the settings that you have, some of the same choices. Like we always do with tinkering with tech, we tinker with this kind of stuff. Our community gets together. As a lot of times I'll ask the community, hey, come in with me. I need to set up some stuff and do all that kind of stuff. So it's really, I love it. Okay. So I was right. Okay. Thanks. First timer from Nassau, Bahamas. Helpful videos. Oh, great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, Chris says, I came late. Did you show switching to rear camera? Chris, I did not, only because I told him about it and where the icon was. But again, I didn't want to put the phone up there and let everybody see that. Blake says, "Tell Chip to wake up." No, it's not going to happen. So I just kind of told where it was and where you could do that on the Android phone. It's in the top left, so that's what I told them and showed them. I appreciate you folks coming and watching. This is very good stuff, and I really want to. I wanted to. I actually had somebody that said to me in the community. They said, "Hey, why don't you make a video on mobile and see what we see?" I mean, a lot of times we're showing menus and stuff, and we're only showing menus of uh, the stuff the host sees, and you don't have the exact same options as the as the host. So they're different. They change, and they change from device too. Like just trying to get chat on mobile on an Android, you have to go into participants. Just like to see gallery view, you have to swipe on a phone, and then you only get four at a time. So, and Chris says same on the iPhone. Cool. Okay. Good. Good to know. So those are the things uh, that I wanted to show you guys today. I want to make this. This is only a 26-minute video, right? Or right now I'm at 26 minutes. But so if nobody has any other questions, I'll wrap this up. But I just wanted to show you some of the stuff and some of the abilities that it has and what you can do. I hope that was helpful to you. If you're interested in stuff like this and tinkering with stuff, feel free to join our community if you like. Also, thank you folks for showing up on your Sunday. I know that we're all kind of, uh, in our own spots and that kind of stuff, can't really do anything. So hopefully this was helpful, and I hope everybody stays safe. It's really important out there that we all stay safe. Uh, I appreciate you guys, and I'm going to end. Yes, leaving already. Listen there. Yes, I'm leaving already. But if you guys have any other question, and then there we go. We'll rewatch the repo. Sure, absolutely. Yeah, this is a live one out to everybody because I'm trying to help folks out there understand Zoom a little bit better. There is just so I know that on my virtual camera video that I made, it's a lot of people are like, "Hey, mine doesn't work with Zoom," and that's right. Zoom cut that off. They turned that off because they were getting inappropriate people coming in and showing their screen and stuff like that. Uh, Andrew says no announcement ahead of time and you get 12 viewers. Nice. Yeah, well, that's all right. I just wanted to do this because I know that people are looking for this kind of thing. So I appreciate it. I've had to fool around with buttons to learn on my own. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So now there's a video. You can always refer back to this, and maybe I'll timestamp this afterward. So down in the description of this video, you can always pull this video up and come back to it, and I'll have a link. It'll have a timestamp. You just click on that time, it'll show you this part of each video, and maybe I'll go and do that just to be more helpful to you folks. um Thank you everybody for coming. I'm going to end this now. Appreciate it, and we will talk to you very soon. Be sure to look for us on our shows on Wednesday, and we do game night on Friday night. I will put information in there if you want to join our community. It'll be in the description as well. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me on Sunday. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate you. And